you look at like Bernie Madoff or all of the financial advisor people that were involved in scams. It's just a Ponzi scheme. It's literally just, I'm going to take money from this group of investors and I'm going to do whatever I want with it. And everything's fine as long as I keep getting money coming in. As long as there's still money coming in from new investors, I can pay off the old investors. I can buy my yacht. I can go travel around the world. I can buy 7 vacation homes in the Bahamas. It's kind of what happened to that guy with FTX, right? He was doing whatever he wanted with the money. And as soon as they, pop the hood up, it's like, oh, well, what are you doing with all this money, man? You don't actually have this money. It's in all these, it's not where you said it was going to be, right? And that's what the government does. I mean, they can print more money, and us as citizens, we can't do that, right? So all they do is just inflate away the debt, and they devalue the dollar. So that's why prices go up. That's why, the other day, macaroni cheese at the store was like $1, or I remember it being 99 cents for the Annie's macaroni just a few years ago, like during COVID, right around maybe a little bit before COVID, it was 99 cents. And that was at Walmart, so Walmart's going to have a better price on it. And then I go into Safeway, and it's like $3.99 yesterday. So I think it's like $1.60 at Walmart, but it just shows you, prices go up way faster than anything else because of inflation. But it's no different than a Ponzi scheme, right? Everything's fine as long as there's new money coming in. We can pay off the other people that want to redeem their money. I can live the lifestyle I want. But as soon as the new investors stop giving me money, the whole thing folds. It's a house of cards. And so that's why if Bernie Madoff could have printed more money like the government, he would have. But he can't, right? Only the corrupt government can do that. So Madoff's in jail. Or dead now, obviously, but a lot of other people were, they do similar things and they can't get away with it, but the government can get away with it because they can just print more money. But it's the same exact thing that they're doing, right? They're making promises on the future, and they're taxing the future generations for that. So now that there's going to be less young people being born, there's going to be a higher burden on those young people to support an increasingly older population. When you become old, your health goes down. You need more pharmaceutical drugs. You need more assistance, like assisted living, right? You need to be transported places. You have to be monitored. Okay, you're more of a strain on. You're not working. Right, a lot of people over the age of 60 or 70, for whatever reason, are not working. So they're not being productive economically, and they're draining the system of resources for everything, for medical supplies, assisted living, and if that money's coming from the public, there's not going to be enough new money coming in to finance all these people that used to be working that are now, taking money from the system. Hey, I need my Medicare. I need my Social Security. I need my Medicaid. I need assisted living. I need medical covered. And there's not going to be enough people to support that aging population. So that's why population is a big problem. As soon as there's not enough young people to support the old people, there's an issue. It was the complete opposite, during the baby boom, because there was a whole ton of kids being born, and not the percentage of older people was less. Now there's going to be a bunch of baby boomers who are getting older, and their kids are not having enough kids. So right now, I think the U.S. is still okay, but other countries like Japan and Korea, South Korea, they're not having enough kids. So as people that are in their 40s, 50s, 60s start getting older, there's not going to be enough young people to support them financially or to pay all these government programs that older people need. When you're old and you can't work, you do need somewhat of a social safety net, right? Because you're not able to do what you used to do. And if you paid into these systems for your whole life, and then at the end of it you don't get anything, it's kind of a bad outcome. So let me know what you guys think on that. I don't know. I mean, I don't blame people for not wanting to have kids. I mean, it was very common a few generations ago where people would be like part of a family that had 7 kids or 10 kids. I don't know of any people my age that have more than like 2 kids, or maybe 3 kids at the most. But many people just don't have any kids. But in my parents, they're 60. They were in their 60s. They're in their 60s now. When they grew up, there was people that had 5 kids, 7 kids. It was just kind of normal. But not so much anymore. So let me know what you think, and what size family do you come from? Do you have a bunch of siblings? If you're a millennial or if you're a Gen Z watching this, how many kids do you have? Do you have any kids? My grandma had 7 kids. My parents had 3 kids. I'm 30. My brother's 30. My sister's 34, 33, 34. We have no kids collectively between all of us right now. So let me know what your guys' situation is. I'm curious to know. Have a good day. See you in the next one.